Hi, happy Friday. It's June 1st already. I'm here today with Friday Facts. I have something today to tell you that is pretty amazing. Can everyone hear me? I want to make sure that you can hear me because this is live, and a lot of times I just always worry that you can't hear me when it's live. So give me a thumbs up, give me some love to show me that you can hear me. And so today I have some exciting news to talk about. Is the housing crisis over? Is it time to buy a house? Stay tuned. I will tell you. There's some good news about the housing crisis. First, I want to talk to you about something that has nothing to do with real estate. I am on the board of directors for Millennium High School. Millennium High School is a charter school that is an arts, media, and entertainment school, high school, that we have here. They prepare kids for college and career paths alongside industry professionals to create and deliver quality content. They create arts, media, entertainment professionals, and the students create educational, informative, and entertaining content. They work with Hamish Tyler at McCade, which is the Monterey County Office of Education. They have a news show, they do plays, they do gaming, they do all kinds of cool things. So if you have a student that's in high school that is interested in theater, in music, in any kind of arts or entertainment, radio, TV, film, marketing, production, web, graphic design, broadcast journalism, computer technology, animation, game design, it's free to attend this school. Small class sizes, about 20 kids to a class, great teachers, and I don't think a lot of people know that this exists on the Monterey Peninsula. Millennium High School, charter high school, free to attend, small class sizes, space is available. School is starting in August, and we are recruiting students. So if you are a talented kid or have a talented kid, let me know and I will get you hooked up with Millennium High School. If you just want to know more information, let me know as well. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. If they had this when I was in high school, oh my gosh. My parents wouldn't have had to pay for RLS. And Hamish Tyler was my drama teacher in high school, and he is the man behind all of this. It's just amazing. So, Millennium High School, free arts education high school, charter school for Monterey County kids through the Monterey County Office of Education. Okay, so that's that. I have a question for the ladies. This also has nothing to do with real estate. You know these, when you wear shoes like this, and you don't want to wear socks, and you wear pads, those ped things, how do you keep those things from sliding down all day? Really, how do you keep those things from sliding down all day? I want to know. Can anybody tell me? How do you do it? They slide down. It drives me nuts. It really does. It drives me crazy. So if you have any tips on how to keep them up, I keep buying them. I keep buying the more expensive ones. I see some that are cute. I see some with lace. I see some with pads. They slide down. They drive me nuts. Help. How do you keep peds on your feet? Trivia question. Help, Leslie. Okay. What else? I hope everybody saw my Shop Local 831 this week with Sari Rasmussen. Sari Rasmussen is a skincare consultant with Rodan & Fields. Rodan & Fields is an independent skincare company. It's actually the largest, highest, best-selling skincare company anywhere. There's two dermatologists they're the dermatologists who created Proactive. Any of you who had acne when you were kids or had kids with acne will know Proactive. But they have this amazing skincare, and they have this eyelash serum that makes it look like you have false eyelashes in 8 weeks. So I interviewed her. It's on YouTube and it's also on my feed. So if you are interested in skincare and want to look great, then watch that so you can call Sari. And really, really shop local. Shop local. Let's really support our local merchants. Adagol Fitness, I'm going to get there. I've just been no, there's no excuses. Adagol Fitness, Julie, I am there. Next week I will be in Seattle. But then there's no excuses. If you have to come and drag me out of my house at 5 a.m., I'm coming to boot camp. Anybody want to come with me? We'll go to boot camp. Okay, what else? Nothing to do with real estate yet. Okay, I have been painting. I am now a painter and a realtor. No, in my former life, I was an actress. I grew up on the stage. I grew up in the entertainment industry. That was my first love. It still is. And then I just stopped doing it, and I don't know why. And painting is always something that I've wanted to do, and I just never thought I could. And so my friend Gail Tier started this painting club, and I went one day thinking I could never paint. I, thought my cats would look like horses. And it is so much fun. And now I find out that painting actually helps your brain, and it helps you focus and concentrate. It's really good for you. And I told my kids, so they're not going to have to lock me up when I get old, because, my brain will be great because I paint. When I'm not selling houses now, I paint. And I want to show you, I am now into Yorkies. And my dog, I didn't bring my newest one, but my dogs are getting so good. And then this was another one. My dog Molly, she loved rubber duckies, and that's from a picture of Molly. And then this one. But I'll show you my newest one. I'm so proud of it. Last night it's drying right now. So I have an office upstairs, and I'm going to make that into a place where we can all get together and just paint and hang out and create. And I want to teach people how to do videos and how to do social media. And it's just going to be a place, because I don't use that office upstairs anymore, but I have the space and it has an ocean view. It's awesome. So, yeah. So that's my goal by July, to have that and just have some, just get back into my artistic self and all of that stuff. Okay. Now we'll talk about real estate. Because the other night when I was at a board meeting, somebody said, we really need a realtor. Oh yeah, you're a realtor. They forget, because I don't talk about real estate. So I want to show you something. So when I meet a client for the first time, let's see, I have to make sure I see this. When I meet a client for the first time, this is what I look like. Oops, where is it? Oh no, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I was being so cool. Overlays, window. Oh, okay. Oh, overlays. See, if I could just see. Oh, well. Here we go. Oh, they're all over here now. Okay, here we go. Show scene window. Oh, well, I was just going to show you what it looks like, what I look like when I meet a client for the first time, and what I look like after I get to know you. But I just thought I'd be funny, but I can't find it. Where is it? Oh, well, I'll tell you now what I should be talking about. So, is the housing supply crisis over? What do you think? What does everyone think? Is the housing supply crisis over? What do you think? Tell me, what do you think? Is it over? Oh, there they are. Do you think it's over? Okay. Let's see, who's saying? Gretchen. Oh, hi, Gretchen. Is the housing supply crisis over? This is a big lead up. So has the supply crisis begun to turn? So since the housing market began to turn around in earnest in about 2013, the market has been characterized by a low level of inventory. In fact, a dearth supply. And that's what's challenged California's housing market. The economy is healthy. There's lots of people that want to buy houses. Lots of jobs. Our jobs are strong, but the low supply of housing has deteriorated the affordability because first-time home buyers have been having to compete against cash buyers and investors. So it makes it really difficult because naturally most sellers, if you have a cash buyer that can close in 2 weeks or a VA loan or an FHA loan, people that don't understand that FHA and VA loans are just the same as a conventional loan go with the cash because the public is not educated. So as California's economy continues to pump out good jobs across the spectrum of wage and skill categories, and every geographic area in the state is doing well, this growth in demand has come in direct conflict with the shortage of homes. So much competition for homes. I'm sure you've seen it, that the homes that do go on the market sell quickly for a premium. And like I said, often to the highest bidder. So these poor first-time home buyers have just been so frustrated. That's why I've been working with the first-time home buyers to teach them about the market and about how to write a winning offer and how to get yourself prepared in this market so that you can win. Because it's a game. It really is. It's the real estate game. Okay, so here's the good news. There are signs of optimism. There have been some initial signs as we enter this busy selling season. In fact, for the first time in nearly 3 years, California has seen an increase in the number of active listings on the market. And those active listings are not in the million-plus range. Those listings are in the $300,000 to $750,000 affordable range. Woohoo! So, while this is a proverbial drop in the bucket, it's not it's not huge relative to what our needs are, but if you put that together with the decline, in listings that we've been suffering during the other years, this suggests that things are turning around because the first quarter of 2018, there's been a deceleration. So that's great. Now, I know a single month does not form a trend, and it's a start, though. So let us just consider what's gone on in the past few years. In each and every month of 2017, I hope this is interesting to you, the number of active listings declined in California. So every month last year, the number of active listings went down. What's more, they declined by double-digit percentages every single month last year. Yes. And then, so we fast forward to 2018, and active listings were down by only 6.6%, single digit, and they only fell by 1.3% in February, and then they declined by 1% in March, and then in April, they began to rise. And I'm seeing that too. I'm working with a lot of investors and a lot of first-time buyers, and what I see is in Seaside, under 500,000, you can get cute houses. 3 beds, 1 bath, 3 beds, 2 baths, over 1,000 square feet. Cute. I'm closing on one next week for $470 that is move-in ready. And I showed a couple yesterday that you could move right in. So, what does that mean? That means you need to talk to a lender. You need to understand that you can get into these houses with 2.5% down, 2% down. If you have a VA loan, there's 100% financing. But the first thing you want to do, like I keep telling you, talk to a lender. I want you to, give me a call. Click on the link that I have there, because you can talk to Jessica Abushan. You can talk to Bob Walker. You can talk to Wendy. She just got married. I still call her Wendy Hegelson. And you can talk to so many lenders. I have a whole list of local people that are lenders, and I also have videos on how to talk to them. They wouldn't like me telling you this, but I'll teach you how to talk to a lender, because you don't want everybody pulling your credit. Okay, so anyway, from the perspective, back to the subject. From the perspective, the recent uptick in listings does not appear to be part of a broader shift where more homes are coming on the market, but it's coming from the bottom end, and the upper market has been enjoying double-digit increases in listings for much of the past year. So the high end there's a lot of listings. I think they've been sitting, a lot of them have been sitting there, but then you look on the MLS and 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, million and a half are just, they're sold. So this area is a very unique area, because you have your very high end, and then you have your, I call them affordable, what most of us can afford. And, but all this growth, has been helpful. So in April, the bottom end still shrunk, but with homes priced below $300,000, only declined by 13%, and the pace of the decline has been roughly halved over the past 12 months. So the increase in affordable listing, we saw an increase in the number of listings priced between $300 and $750 in the mid-single digits. So the fact that the bottom was not falling as fast, combined with the modest growth in the middle price segment, shows solid growth at the top end. This caused the total number of listings to increase for the first time in years. So what's happening to the housing prices? Things are getting better. An important note is that unsold inventory still declined, because home sales increased by more than active listings. And that a few months of this modest growth will not be enough to alleviate the problem, because it's been chronic for so many years. So what's happening is, if we get 14 listings, 18 sell. We'll get 12 new listings, and 20 are sold. And so we're selling more than is coming on. So we're still behind, but at least they're coming on, because there was a time where we get 2. There was a time not too long ago where there were 7 houses in Marina. 7. That was it. I couldn't believe it, because the week before there had been 15, and then all of a sudden gone. And that's what happens. Just interesting. So I have a blog about this, and the link is there. And you can read about it on my blog and talk to a lender. And if you'd like to talk to me about any of this stuff, I'm happy to help. So my question is, how do you keep heads on your feet? And what was my other question? Oh, Millennium High School. Amazing. I want to go to this school. I am working to get this school to at least 400 students. Right now, our goal for next year is at least 150. But we want 400 students, and we're looking for a new place near Monterey County Office of Education. So if any of my commercial realtor friends or any of you know of any large vacant buildings that would be great for a school near, Monterey County Office of Education is right there behind Star Market in South Salinas. So somewhere in there, in that area, let me know, because I'm hunting for a new place for the school. So I think that's it. What else? That's it. Have a great weekend. Oh, I know what I want to do. I can show you now. Okay, I'll show you. This is why my mother's ashamed of me. So when I first meet somebody to show property, let's see, where is it? This is what I look like. Okay? So when I first meet somebody to show them property, that's who shows up. And then after they get to know me, this is who shows up. Have a great weekend.